Hello everyone, my name is Mary, and today I'm going to read to you a blog post called What I Learned from the Tarot. This was my blog post I put on my website maybe a month ago or so, because I wanted to share with the world, just the journey that tarot has taken me on and what it has meant to me, what I've actually learned, and how from it and how enjoyable it has been to utilize it. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is one of my blogs, Soul Songs, Discovering the Divinity of Everyday Life, What I Learned from the Tarot. Several years ago, I was sitting in a coffee shop when a simple deck of cards changed my life. The friend I had been chatting with pulled out a deck of tarot cards and gave me a 3-card reading. Those 3 cards told a story that cut straight to the heart of my situation. They reflected the challenge I had been facing, as well as my weaknesses and my strengths in relation to it. It fascinated me how easily her interpretation of those 3 cards gave me a new perspective. I was so intrigued that I asked her to show me the deck, and she did. All 78 cards. She described how each of them displays some aspect of the human experience: heartbreak, choices, love, fear, despair, betrayal, victory, apathy, charity, beginnings, endings, hard work, forgiveness, friendship, joy, humility, and even devotion to God all exist somewhere in those 78 cards. All of this is the story of our lives, and all of this is the tarot. I had never seen a more perfect tool for personal insight than the simple construction of the tarot. Immediately following this meeting, I dove straight into tarot research. I Googled tarot decks and bookmarked the ones with complex, intriguing artwork, finally landing on my favorite. It was stunning and mysterious, but when I went to my local metaphysical shop, an entirely different deck seemed to be calling to me. A brightly colored deck with a friendly energy. I stood there with my dark, mysterious deck in one hand and the friendly, colorful one in the other. This was my first lesson that tarot is an intuitive art form. Research can only take you so far. Feeling is what is needed to really use the tarot. All right, I'm going to pause for a second because I have this deck. So you just hang tight for a second. I'm going to go get it. All right, I'm back, and here it is. This is the deck. It's the Morgan Greer Tarot, and I don't keep it in its box anymore. The box is basically, it has almost disintegrated. It does not actually hold the cards in there anymore. The backs are just delightful. So this is the deck that I learned with. It's very similar. It's very similar to the Rider-Waite deck, and I just fell in love with how the faces, how every card, you could see the faces better. I'm sorry, a lot of these are upside down. The Hanged Man is right side up. See, you can see the faces. You can see you can see what they're thinking, maybe. You can see the determination in the king. It's the King of Rods instead of King of Wands, the suit of the rods. And the colors are just so bright and so happy. So this is what I learned with, and this deck had such a great energy, and really taught me a great deal. So that was the first deck that I had. All right. So let's get back to the blog. Where was I? Yes, I purchased that deck, this deck, and quickly learned the cards. 78 cards, 22 major arcana, reflecting the overarching themes of the soul's journey, and 56 minor arcana, broken down into 4 suits, each covering one arena of human existence: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. After much research, note-taking, contemplating, and journaling, I had learned the basics and started reading for myself and friends. I even kept my deck in my purse, reading for anyone who was willing, including bartenders, strangers at coffee shops, and even a woman seated next to me on an airplane. It was these readings that taught me the idea of simply listening. The cards tell a story, which is easy to construct if you know the cards, but the story itself has a deeper meaning and a more personal message that can only be felt through intuition. A deck of tarot cards is just a tool. The real power lies in the story, the message, and the insights it helps to reveal. I see the deck the same way I see a mirror. A mirror reflects your physical appearance. It does not add or detract. It does not judge you or change you. It simply shows you to you. The tarot does the same thing with energy. It simply reflects the energy you bring to the reading. The mirror of the tarot, however, is more difficult to interpret. For me, the cards are a springboard for intuition. They give me a starting point, and my inner knowing gives me the rest. Staying grounded, trusting myself, and keeping myself in a compassionate state of mind are key to meaningful readings. Over the years, I have come to love many things about tarot. I love the deck and how each card has a personality. I love how many deeply spiritual symbols are interwoven into the artwork. I love how accurately and beautifully I can use tarot to find truth for myself and others. I love how laughably spot on some readings are. I love when a reading brings tears of emotion. What I love most is how each reading is different. Each person I read for has a different story to tell. Each energy feels unique. Each soul has a unique song to sing, and the tarot is a tool that helps me to hear it. I listen, I love what I hear, and I reflect back, in my own words, the beautiful music I am hearing. Each message is a gift. Every soul is beautiful, and everyone has a story. This is what I've learned from tarot. So that was my blog post, what I learned from tarot. It's a continual journey. And it's always pointing, it's pointing me, it's pointing my clients, it's pointing every one of us back within to what's deep down inside us. It's not here to be like an entertainment just on the outside for us to look at and sort of lose ourselves in. Tarot is a tool. If you're going to use it as some sort of like, oh, I don't have the answers, but this deck of cards certainly does. If you're going to use it like that, it's going to entertain you and nothing more. But if you're going to use it like, I'm going to use this deck of cards to dig a hole into my spirit, my psyche, my mind, and my heart, and try to find out what's in there and find out, where my triggers are and what I can change my mind about and all of that, to get clarity, to feel into the insights, into the intuition, to feel into what's going on. Like I said, to hear the song. Your soul is singing a song, right now. What is it singing? What is in your energy field? So that's it. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. If you would like to actually look at that blog post, I'll put the link in the description below. God bless you. Bye.